Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while. So, what do I even, how do I even go about this? Okay, so for the past 2.5 weeks, or no, not 2.5 weeks, Jesus Christ. For the past week and a half, about 2 weeks, I've had a kidney infection. And let me tell you, when I say it was the most painful experience of my life, it was the fucking most painful experience in my goddamn life. I've never felt that pain before. And I've had my fucking ankle broken. I've been assaulted multiple times. I've had pneumonia, swine flu, and a whole host of other shit has happened to me. Nothing compares to the pain of a fucking kidney infection. And the sad thing is I know exactly how I fucking got it, and it's my own goddamn fault. But I will get into that in a little bit. This video is mainly going to just serve as a little update and what has happened and where I've been, and I'm going to explain what having a kidney infection is like. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So yeah, I've been dealing with a fucking kidney infection for the past 2-ish weeks, and let me tell you, it was fucking hell. Imagine having a chainsaw in your crotch while a swarm of angry bees are inside each of your kidneys. That's about the pain of a pretty bad kidney infection, which is what I had. And don't even get me started on my bladder. I was basically pissing every 20 minutes, and I could not hold in more than a cup of water per 20 minutes, which led me to be super dehydrated and made everything a lot worse. So, not only did I have a kidney infection, but I was dehydrated. And I'm still a little bit dehydrated to this point, and I've just been drinking shit tons of water. I don't think I've actually drank this much water in my entire life in multiple sittings. Like, this is a lot of water that I'm going through. But yeah, between the infection and the dehydration, it led me to be hospitalized, so I had to go to the hospital multiple times. I've been to the hospital more times in the past 2 weeks than I have in the past 4 years. And I've probably seen just about the same amount of doctors that I have in the past 6 years. This has been almost a personal hell for me, especially with the vid going around. I really don't want to catch that shit, so the hospital's the last place I want to be, which also had a fucking outbreak while I was there. And ironically, they put me in the exact same bed that I was in when I had pneumonia and I was dying. So, this was literally a personal hell for me. Now, I wore 2 masks, and I have been double vaccinated, but it was still giving me an anxiety attack, and I was literally crying. Not only from the pain that my kidneys and urinary tract was in, but from the anxiety of thinking I was going to catch the vid and die. And being in the same fucking room that I almost died in before. I wasn't feeling too good. I was feeling like I was gonna die. And to make matters worse, I was on antibiotics for a few days before going to the hospital because I consulted my family doctor and they gave me antibiotics to deal with this. But the pain just got so bad that I was on the ground in my room crying after using the restroom almost every time of using the restroom. So my dad threatened to basically call the ambulance on me, and I was like, no, let's just go to the emergency. Let's go now. And we went. I pissed in a little cup thing. I did all the stuff that I needed to do. My fucking results came back negative because I was on the antibiotics. But through the symptoms that I was going through and exhibiting and my obvious dehydration, they pretty much knew what was wrong with me, and it was a kidney infection. So they put me on some extra strength antibiotics while I was in the hospital, and they gave me a nice old IV. They put that fucker right into my hand, and my hand drank it all up. And holy shit. And it was an experience because I have not gone through something like that since I had pneumonia and I almost died. But this time it was different. I wasn't dying. I was just in a lot of pain. Like my kidneys literally felt like Mike Tyson was personally boxing each of them. Like it was pretty bad. So anyways, I get the IV, I get the antibiotics, and I get the fuck out of the hospital because they're triaging and they don't want too many people in at a time because of the fucking outbreak that's going on. And I go home. I'm fine for like a day and a half, and it feels like it's going away. So it felt like it was pretty much gone after 2 days after I got the antibiotics from the hospital because they were extra strength and I don't know what the fuck else they put in that gulab jamun that they gave me. But it was like 2 or 3 days after that I felt pretty good. And then the fucking thing relapsed and I had to go back to the hospital again. And they couldn't find anything wrong with me again. Except for there was a blood in my piss this time. So that was fun. It gave me almost a panic attack. But yeah, um, I was fine. I just needed an extension of on my antibiotics and I needed to drink more water. And now I'm finally recovering from this. And I'm pretty sure I'm over the worst of it. I don't think it's going to relapse. I'm going to be very, very careful. It hasn't hurt for like a day and a half now. And I'm feeling pretty good. Now I am, however, experiencing the side effects of the antibiotics, which is, that's a real fun time. I feel like I'm seasick 24/7. And it's pretty annoying because I want to do stuff, but I can't because I'm seasick. And I probably should take some gravel, but I don't know. I feel like shit. It feels like I've been hit by a train. And it doesn't feel good. But I'm glad that I'm almost through this. And I survived a kidney infection. So that's another thing I can add to my list of things I survived. I'm literally a fucking survivor. I've survived so much fucking bullshit. I'm not even gonna go into all that shit in this video, but I've been through a fuck ton of shit. And, like, God bless my girlfriend. She was with me the whole time, and she was keeping me company and helping me stay calm, and I'm so glad she was there for me because, like, I was so out of it in pain and just like I was completely loopy. I was having anxiety attacks and I was freaking out. But she helped me get through all of that because I literally thought I was dying. But she helped me and she was with me the whole time and it really, really, really helped me. And I was so grateful for that. So thank you if you're watching this. Thank you so much for being there for me, honey. Holy shit. This has been an experience. So now we get into the juicy part of the video. How the fuck did I get a kidney infection? Well, simply put, and this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever had to say, but basically, I forgot to thoroughly clean my self gratification device because I thought I already cleaned it. Because I'm so thorough with cleaning the fucking thing. I clean it like 2 or 3 times before I use it again. And this was the first time I forgot to clean it. So, ghosties, ghouls, and goblins, and everything in between. The moral of the story is, at the end of the day, clean your fucking sex toys. Even if you think you've cleaned them. Or you could get a fucking kidney infection. Anyways, that's my public service announcement. That's my TED Talk on what it was like to have a kidney infection. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Also, if you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like down below and maybe hit that subscribe button. It really helps. It really does. Also, I have Twitter and other social medias, so go check them out. Links are in the description down below. Bye.